Hello, Taurus, and welcome to Ascending Souls Journey. I am Lorianne, here to give you the messages for the month of March. We're going to take a look at the sun, moon, and rising sign of Taurus. I'm going to start off the reading with an intuitive energy oracle deck from my deck. But I wanted to let you know that this energy coming through that I feel for you guys, and this may be a lot of you or a small part of you, but it is for the whole group overall. This is like, once you let go, once you wipe your slate clean, which has to do with the full moon reading that I just posted on the 27th for you guys. Once you do this, you've got something incredibly amazing coming in. I feel you're in such a low vibration, it's almost difficult to see hope, and maybe that's a poor choice of words, but that's what it feels like, just the lack, like it keeps getting lower and lower and lower. Now, this could be in any level of life. It could be romantically. It may be your finances. For a lot of you, it has absolutely everything to do with pentacles. And that's who you really are, is about pentacles. So let's pull an intuitive energy card for each and every one of you. And then we're going to look at a group and if it applies to your life. You have the energy of fire. This is the low vibration of fire. So the passion inside of you, the excitement in life is kind of dull. It's a low vibrational energy. And they're saying you need to look beyond. So when you look in this card, and if those of you who bought the deck, I'm getting ready to start the class, you can click below to my website and see that there. But when you look into the depth of whatever the situation is that you're dealing with, whoever the situation is, look beyond what's right in front of you. Look past here to see what's behind here that you missed. It's like there's a missing link. And that could be an actual link on an email that you sent out. Maybe you sent your resume out and the link wasn't working. That happens to me a lot, especially when it's jittery on the computer, you know, like when it's a lot of people are on the computer, or around 3:30 my time every day, 3:30 a.m. they do their reboot kind of, you know, throughout the system. So it goes like this. And sometimes it'll knock it out of a link. Sometimes I just do it myself, you know, probably because it's 3:30 in the morning. Whatever it is, it's a missing something, a piece of something I feel is missing. So let's see how this works into this reading. We've got the Page of Wands, and that's taking a baby step toward excitement. This is you lighting a little bit of a fire inside of you. Looking beyond whatever you're dealing with, and past that, you may have been in a situation, let's just use an example of you being in a toxic relationship, and you used to paint. You used to paint when you were in that relationship because that's what gave you sanity, and it took your mind and kept you in a high enough vibration that you were able to see through what was going on. Go back to whatever it is you're dealing with and look beyond, because that may actually be you painting again. This could indicate painting, artistry, drawing, cartooning. This looks like cartoons, okay? So whoever this is meant for, you may have done little, maybe you drew your own little emojis. Maybe you did that little Ziggy thing, you know, and that's way back from childhood for this particular group of you. Whatever it is, you've got the King of Swords here, and the King of Swords is saying, stand up and speak your truth. Be your true self in this next 30-day period of time. So with the King of Swords, that's removing any of the toxic negative belief around you and wiping your slate absolutely clean. And over the next 30 days, you're going to see me in my videos where something's going to be different in the background, because this is about wiping the slate clean and starting something new. So we're going to be actually clearing off old, it could even be past karmic debt from other lifetimes that we're dealing with. Each and every person's different. whatever this is about you being your true self. And one little step of, maybe it was artistry, maybe it was you wanted to do it and you never did. So buy yourself a canvas and buy, use acrylics. It's cheaper. And start off with acrylics. It's very different than oil. But still, it's painting, right? And get the feel of it. And by taking that one little baby step, all of a sudden, boom, you become an amazing, authentic you is an amazing artist, and you wind up getting a contract. We never know what's going to happen, and that's why I guide each and every one of us in these readings to follow your gut. Follow the energy, learn the energy around you, learn how to tap into your own intuition. That's what breaks us free from the dynamic of difference, of indifference, right? From positive to negative, and the only way to be successful is when we are in balance, right in the center. So whoever you were dealing with, whatever this situation was, which may very well have been a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, it could have been a Leo, Aries, or a Sag, and I do feel your own energy may have been in this with Capricorn as well. We have the Three of Cups. This is the alignment that I'm talking about, where your mind, your body, and your soul are in alignment. And when we're in alignment, we can create magic. And that's what's the beauty of this relationship. Some of you, this is an absolute twin flame dynamic where you have to go in and you have to take care of you first, and then they come riding in after. This is something coming to light that has kept you in your mind, has kept you from achieving this desire to live life again, to be adventurous and take a little road trip or do it a little different, right? It can be very frightening, but whatever this is overcoming the difference of indifferences. Big, big, huge, profound meaning in this reading. So the low energy is it will, by the end of the month, for those of you that actually take a step back with this Hermit card, you probably already done it, but do it one last time throughout the next couple weeks. And look for the snake that you missed, that one missing piece, the missing link. And even a snake looks like a link. Nothing happens by chance in my readings. Whatever you're missing, look beyond the light. Look into the depth of the direction that you want to go. You've got the card of transformation standing out, and that's absolutely what's going to happen. You're going to transform your life by doing this, and it's going to be earth-shattering is what I heard for some of you, like, whoa, this is amazing. It's very, very positive energy getting ready to take place. A transformation, the ending of what was that kept you in this low vibration, it's going to dissipate. So look into the depth of this card that I'm showing you right here. Look into the very, very center of whatever you're dealing with, and it's going to help lead you exactly to what you need to see to make this, to let go of that self-sabotage energy, to let go of the person that hurt you, to let go of the arguing, the betrayal, whatever it was. For some of you, this was a person that was in your life that was not honest and truthful, and I feel they were dealing with somebody else, like they may have had a relationship on the side. Now, you don't hear me say that very often, but that is the vibrational energy that's coming from this person. Now, we also have Scorpio on the board. I had mentioned, I feel your energy, and a fellow Taurian, Capricorn. Whatever they did, they were pretty ruthless, okay? It could have been you, but I think it was more them, where they were underhanded for sure. A lot of things needed to be seen. It took a long time. It took a long time for you to see them and plant the seeds in the ground. And when we are in a low energy vibration, even though we go outside and we put the little seed down in the ground, If we are not singing to the plan, if we aren't nurturing it, if we aren't nurturing our own self, we can stay in the low vibration of not feeling excitement about life, because that is not growing yet. It's like, get those little green leaves coming out of the ground. And it takes a while. So you've planted the seeds and you're waiting to see what's going to take place, what's going to happen in your life. There is justice getting ready to come into your life. By the end of the month, and for some of you it's going to roll into between the end of March into April 15th, you've got justice coming in. But this isn't justice that's going to be a negative in your position. This is going to be in your favor. Whatever you did, okay, whatever you did, and you've got 3s on the board. Whatever you did, whatever you planted, whatever you were working on, it may be a while, you know, it's taken a while to get back around to you, to do a 360 on you, but it is getting ready to take place right now. So that's a really incredible energy. And if this is a person, it's talking about the severing of ties, or at least the severing of the dysfunctional way that you communicate with each other. This would be a person who has to win at everything, you know, and probably win at all costs for some of you. But it's definitely a person who likes to argue. They like to fight. It gives them power. So there is a lot of toxicity in the underlying energy. And when we're dealing with toxicity, it can drain us of our energy. Our energy puts us in a, yeah, I really don't see anything exciting about life. Yeah. You know, there's no love out there for me, man. Remember a year ago this month, right around March, I would have people posting, oh my gosh, I have to wear a mask. I'm never going to fall in love, only to fall in love 6 months later, right? So it's the perception of what was, and you are changing your perception about it. And by changing your perception, you're cutting ties, you're letting go of toxicity in you and around you. And very soon, for those of you, if this is a reconciliation, you'll know whether it is the right move for you or not. If this is those of you getting ready to meet somebody new, OMG, this is the right person for you. Remember, justice is here. So all of the situations that you've encountered in your life, where I feel it probably started either from childhood, definitely from the first love of your life, around the age between 17 and 25 is what I'm seeing. That age span, you're finally getting back. Everything you put out in those relationships is getting ready to come back to you. So it's going to be your choice whether you want this or not, but it is on the table for you. Have an amazing month, and thank you for watching, Taurus. Much love.